When it comes to the best marijuana available in Arizona, where can I get it?
I don't know, but I think I'll tell you. My name is Shinny the Shin, and I love weed from Nevada Center. It has the best tinctures, concentrates, all at the best prices.
Oh, isn't that right? That's just a knee slapper.
Ow, that's my head.
All right. Go to Nirvana Center. It's fantastic. Thanks for sponsoring us.
www.patreon.com/Final Stop Podcast is where, literally all the goods are at. Just this week alone, we have like 5 hours of content popping off on there. It's live. Tristan, where is the real? You can be a $1 McBaller and you get a brand new episode of the Final Stop bonus every week. Or you can be a holy, blessed, devout. I changed the name, by the way, to this follower level. It's the follower of Gus level at $10, baby.
Oh, you changed it officially on the
officially
Patreon?
a follower of Gus level, yeah.
Yeah.
$10 follower of Gus level all the way there at the top. Get in holy matrimony with Gus. We live through him and Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett up there in the skies. We preach his name. On the internal affairs, you get to know all the fun new characters coming in, like Shinny the Shin. He's there. Shinny the Shin is one of the top new characters. T-shirts coming out soon on redbubble.com. Subscribe to our Patreon.
Enjoy the show. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Final Stop Podcast. I'm your well-put-together host, Daniel Bridgegad, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor. Yes. Over here on the other side of the... Mach 2. Over here on the other side of the country, it's the Vampire King, King Possum, Lord Meerkat. It's Tristan Bowling, dude. Say something
You really
funny.
let the fucking cart get in front of you, didn't they? Yeah,
Hit
you're just
me in
like,
the back
I
of the head
won.
and my face is in the mud.
You're like, my car won, and then
Yeah.
you're just on the side of the track, just No, but hey, how dare you say I have a muffin top? I just have to poop.
Don't you always. Speaking of someone who always has to poop, over here on the side table, it's the big man himself, the Rizzler. I guess time doesn't apply when your mouth's that wide. It's Andrew Oriana.
What's up, babe? I thought I was the anti-Rizzler now.
No, you're just a dickhead. Combined today, you've been 30 minutes late to two different things.
Yeah.
This guy blows ass. Shows up 20 minutes late to a workout today, then goes to take a shit 15 minutes in. Real Tristan Bowling behavior.
I feel that, dude. You're lubricating the gears when you're up and moving. That wiggles the poop right out of you.
Dude, well, he did. He got there like past the warm-up. Like I had already stretched and ran, so he just got there for like the just like heavy like arm extension type stuff, and that clearly got the whole metabolism going, which, that thing hasn't been turned on since Ford was making a bunch of shit in Detroit.
Yeah. It's like one of
Dude,
those.
the thing-
It's like one of those shut down clock towers that like one master worker spends like 2 years of his life, and then suddenly everyone gathers to hear it ring for the first time, and just like, oh my goodness, he's shitting, and it's a solid poop.
Andrew's metabolism so abandoned the state wouldn't even buy it. They're like, that's not that's nobody's.
My metabolism's Chernobyl, dog.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
like-
there's gang members selling drugs
We
out of
would
the
tear it-
bando. That is your metabolism.
it's a fucking
We
ghost
would-
town.
We would tear it down, but there's asbestos in the ceiling. It will ruin the surrounding areas.
Yeah, there's black mold and cholesterol. We can't do anything. We can't do anything in there. God damn it. What were we going? Oh, what we didn't talk about yet was you got to do something big, which, it's weird. What is... Maybe we did talk about this already, because we talked about the size of theaters and stuff like that, right? How, that's
Yeah.
a theater on the East Coast, but, a decent-sized comedy club on the West Coast. We talked about this already?
I swear to God,
damn it.
yes.
Maybe we did.
I know
record
we
too many
did.
episodes.
I did Hans Kim's show. It was fun.
You opened for Hans Kim at Sony Hall, Hans Kim.
Hans Kim, yes, Hans Kim, I did.
Hans Kim. We're
Care-
going to do the internal affairs, Hans.
Yeah,
Careful.
no,
we
Hans,
just keep saying Hans Kim too much. People think we're doing a weird racist accent. Don't do that. Just
No. I was there with Hans Kim and Cam Patterson of the Rocks guy on Cam Patterson's Cam Patterson thing, and also
Kill Tony, that guy. A lot of guys from Kill Tony.
at Joe Rogan's show. Is the algorithm happy yet? We're just feeding it. We're just feeding it like pigs. Come to the trough, algorithm, and feed.
Yeah, trans. Whichever one makes you more mad, we're here for it. Stuff like that.
Well, a lot of
Maybe
people
we'll cut
don't.
that and go with Tristan.
A lot of people don't know Jake Paul, Joe Rogan algorithm, Boxing Prime, and that's what I've come to.
Boxing Prime.
Apple TV, Amazon packages, and a lot of people don't.
Lionel
understand
Messi,
that.
everybody. We're just getting everyone on.
Yeah.
Which,
by the way,
I'm loving it.
Have you seen Leo's bodyguard that like walks around like kind of like trails the field with him?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking
Is it
about? You've seen video?
Leonardo DiCaprio?
I mean, I'm sure he has one too, but Leo Messi has a trained ex,
Oh.
wherever the fuck he's from, Green Beret, basically. Follow him like literally everywhere he goes. Like follows him from the hotel, from his room to the bus, then gets in a separate car and then waits for him to get off the bus, walks him to the locker room, and then jogs up and down the field like a fucking menace, like a ref. And at first I was like, it's bullshit, but then I saw a clip. Some nigga ran the field, charged Messi, bro.
That guy didn't even get a fucking step in.
Bro, find it. Find one on Twitter, son. This
Dude,
guy,
can
I
you-
understand it. He must be making bank to be charging this
Oh
confidently at niggas.
yeah.
Bro,
Oh yeah.
he said, "Oh, it's my time," and met this guy about 40 yards from the box.
Dude, I
Just
can't
like,
imagine. I can imagine him just like in slow motion, just turning and looking at him, and then it just cuts to silence and like, oh, what a night! Just like as he's running in towards him, just like.
What made it scarier is when he was running, his running form wasn't good, which is even scarier because niggas who can fight can't
Oh
run.
God,
Watch
was he
Khabib's-
doing Naruto arms?
No, but he was running. You ever seen that clip of
That'd be
Khabib playing
fucking
basketball?
hysterical. If it was just Messi's, no, if it was Messi's, wait, was he just like like a crab?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Yeah, this guy means absolute business.
If
Freshly
he Naruto
shaved, big
ran,
bald,
if he,
freshly shaved, big bald head. Yeah, play. We don't need sound. Look at this. I saw a better angle of it. That's fine, but you get the point. Homeboy comes
so
from
hard to
across the
see,
way. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
here's the angle where you can see his stupid run from across the way. Watch this. That's not the angle you want either.
oh
Leave it
my
to Andrew to
God,
find the
music in
great
other
value
countries
version of
needs
the
to
angle.
be just outlawed. Outlaw all music that isn't from America. What the fuck was that? It was just all hot sounds. Jesus Christ.
That'll get the algorithm. You ever? This is
Yeah.
how horrible. You ever like listen to another? Like you really try and be open minded, and then you hear like some nigga like throat gurgle and like some lady swinging a ha da da, and you're like, this is charting. This is charting.
I
over
know. I'm like, this is the best. This is the best.
there? Yeah,
No, I'm
ding
like-
dong's really fucking turning up on
Dude,
that side.
All right, chill. But let's. There's a way we can do this respectfully. No, there's
Have
been
you not seen
times where-
Eurovision?
No, I've seen Eurovision clips where it's like, here's the winner. And it's like from like Taiwan. And I'm reading the lyrics and just like, my heart is strong as 3 oxen. I will fight for my family and have honor. But it's just like, none of these words fucking rhyme. What's going
Yeah.
on? And then I realized things rhyme in different languages. And that took me a while.
Oh yeah, huh?
Have you ever heard of they have an account on Instagram where it's just all of Bad Bunny songs translated into English, and it goes back and forth on how it sounds, and they're like lyrically not great songs.
It really makes the Spanish-speaking community look slow, because it really does. I'm sorry, because if you translated American shit into Spanish, makes it immediately better. If you just if you translated "I hate being sober" into Spanish and sang it a little bit fucking like with your hips a little bit like they do, doesn't make it worse. I can tell you that right now. But their number one guy, their big metrosexual fucking dangly earring guy, when you translate it, it sounds like remedial 3rd grade English. You're just like, this is good. This is good. You fucking, I like this.
Dude, it's like 5 words just stretched across 2 minutes of a song. It's so not bad.
Yeah, bro. Well, when you come from a country whose main export isn't good music.
Well, he's from Puerto Rico. He's from this country.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, we have that now. You technically own that.
Damn,
Go there in Lake
Daniel.
Lane.
Damn, Daniel just said America's stupid, dude. America, dude. How could you do
How
that to
dare you?
America? I
How-
thought you were a
how could you do
patriot.
that?
No. I
I
didn't
thought you were
say
a patriot, dude.
I didn't say America's
You said
stupid.
the country that he's from.
I also
The
didn't.
country he's from.
I also didn't say that who
Yo.
the fuck's counting
Bro,
Puerto Rico.
I'm just saying we're currently recording this in the month of September, and I'm wearing my New York Yankees shirt to say fuck you. I require, in the same way that bratty white women have a birthday month, I need a never forget month for September, because I'm now a native New Yorker. How's this going?
What the fuck was that?
What I was saying, like, I don't know. I thought it was funny.
It's
Like,
crushing
you know,
in the room,
girls-
I can tell.
Yeah. Haley's shivering with excitement. Now she's pounding into ice cream right now. Do you know what? I'm gonna let you know something about this shirt. It does not breathe. 1 second. I'm sweating.
No.
Is it like a thick material?
No, it's like very thin, but I'm just fucking sweating up a storm right here.
Hey, did we pitch the wife swap on this, or was that the Patreon? Or maybe that was me and Andrew just fucking around. Did we pitch that yet?
What's a life swap?
We wife swap for a weekend and we film it.
Well,
We
that's-
hire camera niggas.
Do we have to call them that?
Yeah,
you
bro,
want
it's wife
to.
swap. All wife swap has camera niggas. That's standard. Well, the black ones go with the white family, and the vice versa. Just have
Yeah.
a bunch of dreadlock
I'm only gonna
black
call the
niggas.
white cameramen that. Is that okay?
I think that would be. I think that'd be good. Whose girl do you think would get fed up first?
You're mine
Ooh.
instantaneously.
No, I think Taylor.
That's hilarious that you think yours. She wouldn't get fed up immediately. Obviously, I'm not her type, but it would not be immediate.
I think Taylor would immediately just.
And I'm a way better cuddle than you. I cuddle immediately better. You got to be a hard cuddle.
There's
You
no
would
way
like
you're
a j-
touching. You're not touching my woman. That's
I
not
was
part
going
of
to
the
say
show.
when was cuddling? Yeah, when was cuddling
Yeah.
put it on the table?
Most of the time they stay in a guest bedroom. Like now that you're
Oh,
like,
really?
No,
Yeah.
no, they do sleep in the same bed.
Yeah, but you got to sleep you got to sleep
yeah,
fucking
ass
but
to
there's
ass.
never,
ass
there's
to ass,
never,
prison style.
yeah, but there's never been an episode where he's just like, all right, fuck nights on Friday, and unlucky for you, your first night is Thursday. So it's a real culture shock here in the Stockholm Syndrome
Yeah.
family, but
We
they'll
always
get
do
along to it.
breakfast for dinner on Fridays, and I get to ram your 5-hole. That's pretty standard.
I don't know about you, but I don't know if my girl told you, but I get head every morning.
Yeah,
It's a part
I
of
get-
my day.
Can you imagine? That's actually kind of a funny sketch where it's like a guy on wife swap just being a new guy as soon as the new chick comes in just to impress her. And just
Yeah.
being like sitting there, just being like, "Are you usually bench press like 300 pounds a day?" And just being like, "Do you?" And you're just like, "Yeah, spot me." And he's like, "Fuck."
He orders fucking prop weights. He's like doing what looks like 415, just like repping it out. He's like,
Yeah.
102, 103. Oh, hey Gretchen, I didn't even fucking
Yeah.
see you there.
He has like the SpongeBob barbell where it's like the teddy bears at the end of
Yeah,
it.
that's fire.
Yeah, just like
I think
running
Taylor
on
would
the
like your list. Taylor would
running on
like
the
the way
trip.
you listen, though.
Yeah,
You're a
because
nice
I listen
listener.
in general. I listen in
You-
general.
You're probably a little bit more cleanly than me.
I would like to think so, yes. Yeah, my poops don't explode. So yeah, that's kind of a
Dude.
it's
Andrew hit a
plus.
hard
Dude.
real quick, though. He did not agree with that.
No, I was gonna say in certain aspects, yes. In other aspects, not even a little bit.
Describe
not
that.
even
What are you
a little?
talking about?
Like in certain aspects, Tristan is more cleanly than you.
Do you mean Tristan keeps out like not his person more cleanly, and my actual physical person is more cleanly than Tristan?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You kind of look
can't-
disheveled, but like my
I
room's
know
a
I
mess,
look-
if that makes
I
sense.
look.
Yeah,
I
that's
look
exactly what I
disheveled.
meant. Yeah.
No,
I
you
look
kind of look like you have a
disheveled.
film to you, and I have a couple beer bottles here from last week. That's,
No, I'm
that's
not.
what we're
The thing
talking
is,
about.
I'm not like visibly sticky. Like there's not. I don't have that quality about me. I look a little maybe like dusted up, but it's not like I'm walking around and it's just like I have gum wrappers on my hands and shit like that. I'm not like a
Didn't
toddler.
say you look.
And just being
say
like,
you
what's
look-
it? What, just shake my hand, just like, what is that? It's like, sorry, I had a peanut butter and jelly in my pocket, and I forgot to put it in a bag, so I got it on my hands. Anyways,
No,
nice
we-
to meet you, Mr. Dave Chappelle. Like,
No, we didn't say you look fucking like gross. We said you look disheveled, which is different. I look clean. I come in, hair good, lotion on, deodorant, cologne.
do you know who
chain
looks
out.
disheveled? Do you know who looks disheveled? Hardworking detectives, and that's what I'm going for. I want to.
Yeah, you always look
I'm
like you're
trying
like
to
this
solve
close
this
to
cold
solving
case.
a cold case. Yeah.
I've been trying to solve this cold case for 35 goddamn years, all right? And you will not take... I will find Stephanie. And you can't take that away from me. And then there's a secretary that comes by, and I look at her, and I'm just like, I have a wife, god damn it. And then I go smoke cigarettes and put them out on my arm
glad that's-
because I'm sad.
I'm glad that's how you take that. You take the way you look as like sexy, disheveled, undercover agent. I take it as like if you shower in my shower, I have to clean my shower after.
No, I'm not homeless.
That greasy ass hair the fuck out of here. All that
I feel
taco
like
meat
wh-
on your chest, that
I
gotta
feel
fall
like
off
when
in
you,
the drain.
I feel like when you shower, there is a
Cocoa
decent-
butter lines the floor and birds sing. What do you
I
think
know.
happened?
I was about to say it's a trip hazard for you. You have to put down one of those like triangle yellow cones in there, or else Taylor's gonna eat shit. Because it's. I imagine the floor is fucking slick as soon as you get out of there. Just the amount of
It is.
creams and lotions and salves that you put on.
I do. I have to put a fucking cone on the floor so the Jew in me doesn't sue my black self for leaving fucking oil on the floor.
Yeah. You just slip on the floor and you're just like, who do I sue? You move money from your checking to your savings account.
I really wish I was like better at voices just a little bit. I started trying to do a little bit of a Jewish one in my act now, but I could do a fun like there's a Jewish devil and a black angel on my shoulder and they're going back and forth. And the
Yeah.
in the Jewish one, I don't know what they would say, but I think that's funny. I think I could make that work.
That's actually
somewhere.
that is very funny. I like that a lot.
But the black
I
one
think-
has to be good. It would be not all right if the black one was
I
like,
was
just
just-
shoot this nigga in his fucking face.
I was about to say, calling the person on your shoulder a black devil is not a good look at all.
Yeah, but Jewish
Yeah.
angel doesn't make any sense either.
Yeah. No. Can you imagine? That definitely sounds like a 1930s like kind of like preaching, and just like that man has the black devil on his shoulder. And they're just listening to jazz music, and just being like, I think I like it. Like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Everyone's listening to like, and he's listening to something with a drum beat, and they're just like, that's that black devil coming out of him. The other day I saw him putting paprika in his spaghetti. What is
He's-
going on with him?
He's all smooth. He's like, you don't need a condom. Fill this white hussy with your Negro seed.
It's still a white guy just being like, all right, miss. And he's like, all right, mister. I'll go home and take Stephanie.
Or she I code switch like someone's listening to me talk and I'm talking to the black. I'm like, fuck is you talking about, nigga? I can't do that. I'm talking to the Jew. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of cold. And then I meet somewhere in the middle and I was like, I think we should probably just go our separate ways. She's like, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
One
He'd be
day.
like, that fella back there told me that I should put my seed all up inside you. What do you say, Mary Jane? And he's just like, if my parents saw me here, they would shoot everyone in this city. And I'm like, fuck, okay. That's how it works back then. Anyways, I'm
able
going
to
to get
do
on a
that.
fun bicycle.
And call it like a conscious minorities or minority conscious. Yes. I don't pitch sketches often, baby. Here we go.
What?
You just what you're doing is just like split, but like with racist accents, essentially.
No. It's not like I have a personality disorder in real life. It's the fucking insides of me. It's like Inside Out, more or less, but with races.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, instead of emotions, it's the fucking. It's just my Uncle Morty on my shoulder, being like, "Do it. The Brewers are good this year." Fucking, you're like, all right.
Yeah, Inside Out. What is the Outside In? What is that movie about? A
Jesus,
prolapsed
that sounds
asshole.
bad.
Yeah.
Wouldn't outside in be the other way? Like you get your oracle punched in, now you're outside.
No, they have
in?
to push. They have to put their outsides back in.
Ew. Ew. Just a guy wakes up with his small intestine out. He's like,
Yeah. It's live action, and then as soon as he prolapses his asshole, it like turns magically into a Pixar movie.
You ever
Like
seen
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
you ever seen like an overactor in a military movie with their stuff coming out, where like someone's getting shot and they're like trying to like put it back in their body, they're just like in shock on the way out.
Yeah, like when they're like trying to walk on the beach and their legs are over there, they're like, I'm still good.
I don't do good with that. I laugh at all of that immediately. It really takes it. You have to have very like Marvel style deaths for it to not bother me. Just like a one punch, this guy's down. You know, you're clearing a room and you just throw like a real just God, and you're like, guess that guy's down for 15 minutes while I execute the rest of the mission. Like stuff like that's fine. When you really see a guy like blown up and he's still like, and like the ears are ringing and his arm's gone, I'm like, I don't need to see that.
I would like to learn like the Marvel way of killing a guy, which is like the bloodless death punch, where you just hit someone in the head and they somehow retain all the fluids in their body, but they're just gone.
That's what you want. What else do we have?
What were we just talking
well.
I had another point.
If you don't have that, I do have something for our young fat friend over here. If you want to get serious for 2 seconds.
No, that's an IA topic.
Bull
my friend.
fucking
that's
shit,
an
fatty.
IA topic, my friend.
No, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with that. Just the dumb generic question you wanted to ask me at fucking 6:30 in the morning.
Well, but like in order to explain it,
This guy looked at me in my face, in my eye holes, and we were. By the way, 6:30 in the morning. It's like we were like doing heavy leg press. This guy's like, "Do you think I'm humble, or do you think I'm cocky?"
No, I said, do you think I'm too humble or too cocky? Because I've been told
doesn't
both
matter
yesterday.
Doesn't matter if the two is there. Either way, my answer was neither. I was like, "You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that humble guy naturally, and that's okay. But you're also not the guy to be like cocky naturally either." I was like, "You're somewhere in the middle, and you refuse. You're trans emotional, or trans. What's the word I'm looking for? You're like a trans personality disorder. You know exactly
Bipolar.
where it should be." Yeah, you want to be Superman very badly, and nothing is worse than a guy that like openly wants to be Superman. You need to be a nice fucking who you are guy, and you wanted me to explain that to you as I'm like, like fucking leg pressing your ass.
No, okay. Well, I started asking questions because you just looked at me and didn't say anything and just started working out. I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're just not talking today.
You showed up 20 minutes late. I was already into the workout. And you showed up 20 minutes late, and then basically asked
And
me,
you
"Would
touched
still
the
love
blinds,
me
you
if
piece of shit.
Open the goddamn blinds on your way and maybe fucking lose it in the back half of my ab workout."
Yeah. No, yeah, I understand Andrew's plight of him being like, he wants to know if he has a girl and he wants to like talk to her like, if I go crazy now, can you still call me Superman?
Yeah. You're just like,
Yeah.
What?
No,
because
because
I was such a lost boy.
No, because I was told yesterday both accounts. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what to do.
Do you guys not remember that song?
Well, yeah, it's Stan.
If I go crazy now, will you still call me Superman? That's
I know exactly what song you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, my kryptonite. Yeah, my kryptonite. Yeah. Dude, that makes me want to drink a Monster Energy more than anything.
It makes you just think getting picked up from school with my dad. 98 KUPD. And then it's like some shitty radio DJ.
Yeah.
You're like, "That's fucking kryptonite," but you're just like, "All right, buddy, calm down."
Did we already? I think we did we already did something on the podcast talking about radio commercials, right?
No,
Where it was
but we
like-
can do it now.
Well, it was like how all the radio commercials are like phone calls that really make no sense. They're just
Oh, yeah,
it's
we
like,
have,
yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah, where it was
Damn,
just
well,
like,
it's either that or Andrew asked another fucking question. Do you guys think I chew my food too fast or some fucking bullshit?
We've already talked about that too.
yes.
What?
Yeah, we did.
You have issues, really? Do you chew your food too fast?
We talked about this on the Patreon, where it's like I get self-conscious when I'm eating around people because I was like, I don't want to eat my food too fast. I also don't want to eat my food too slow.
I can't imagine anyone. Yeah, it's, this is a little free Patreon content. I hate to pull the curtain back and see all the riveting shit we're talking about, But I definitely think that eating too slow is never an issue. Like, unless you're still working on the appetizer and everyone's ready to be done eating, and then you're just like, oh, and I guess I'll speed up a little bit, and just fucking pelican the entire dinner. I can imagine that being an issue, but outside of that, I can't see it really being a problem.
Is that what you get? Is that one of your bigger like insecurities? Is eating in front of bros?
Oh yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, because I'm always afraid of getting judged for eating too much.
Who the fuck is judging you for eating too much?
We literally talked about this about the pizza before the podcast.
I judge you for being fat. I don't judge you for eating too much.
Those kind of go hand in hand.
I eat too much. So, some of the skinniest niggas I know throw down amounts of food.
I watch a guy named Beard Meats Food who does pretty well, and he's a tiny guy, but he's like a little stocky, and he eats a fuck ton of food.
Yeah, no, I make fun of you because you're a lard ass. It's like you could be cramming fucking 4,000 calories of protein shakes and like, I don't know, egg whites down your body every day. That's like still a lot of food. I forgot where I was going with this, but I like throwing a couple zingers.
Keep going. So as everyone knows, at this time that the podcast is coming out, Jimmy Buffett has sadly passed away. Which, R.I.P. to the buffet.
Yeah, that
Sweet
alcoholic
Buffett
home wrecker. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to
He's
Jimmy.
not a home wrecker. Are you kidding me? How dare you say blasphemy on the Sweet Buffett name?
Bullshit. If you think that guy didn't have the highest contingency of like deadbeat dads over a certain period of time, you are absolutely wrong. Bunch of dads who are like spending their kids' lunch money at the bar at 1 p.m. somewhere. You don't think they're Jimmy fans?
Of course they're Jimmy fans, but what does Jimmy have to do with that?
He's the music of deadbeat dads.
Yeah, and also just guys enjoying island music and just, dude, honestly, I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think I'm that afraid of death anymore, just because I know that up there in heaven, Jimmy's waiting for me. It's like it's a half heaven, half Margaritaville now, and it's gonna be tight. I'm like, when I die, I get to meet Jimmy Buffett. That's pretty fucking cool.
I would be mad, bro, if heaven switches franchises like NFL stadiums. Fucking Cricket Wireless presents Heaven. I'd be fucking livid. You get it,
dude? Jimmy Buffett presents Heaven is so cool.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett
dude, that's literally
Heaven goes hard fast, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally your idea of heaven. Who has more just MILF, double D, blonde, sun-baked boobs than a Jimmy Buffett concert?
Some solid suntan seas, dog.
Those are not. You're getting lake trash confused with. You're getting lake trash. You're getting leather tea bags fucking confused with. You like lake trash? That's what Jimmy Buffett fans are. Any asshole who's gonna wear a parrot as a grown fucking man on their head.
It's fucking Florida
It's
trash.
lake
That's
trash.
the ocean, baby.
I like how everyone calls Jimmy Buffett like yacht rock. It's like nobody that listens to Jimmy Buffett has a yacht.
You know what yacht rock is?
It's pontoon rock,
yeah,
dog.
You know what yacht rock is? AC/DC, bro. It's trash lake people rock.
Dude, if you go on a yacht with a bunch of fucking tech bros wearing Sperry's and you start blaring AC/DC, they'll be like, "All right, I'm not working out. This isn't the time for this." And then you go on.
Bro, do you want to be on the front of a bow of a giant, like, if you're on Elon Musk's super yacht, do you not want to hear fucking whoa, sweet shit, or fucking I like my cheeseburgers with fucking Thousand Island
obviously that's not the song. Obviously that's not the song.
As I'm on a $1.1 billion vessel, I literally want to hear a guy who's high on cocaine screaming at the top of his lungs, or like, I left my kids for the bottle in Texas. Like, you know,
no, dude,
I don't want to hear that.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that super yacht out. I'm going to put on Son of a Sailor, get really sad, and then shoot a hole through the bottom of that thing and take it to the fucking center of the ocean. I'm going to go down with the ship like a fucking pirate, dude. Like Jimmy would want.
That's who he makes music for, is like kids whose dads went to war and didn't come back. It's like, I don't need my dad. I have my rum. Like, it's like, good job, guy. Good. Did he have a nice message song? Was there any one that was fucking?
Yeah,
I
everyone
didn't hit my
promoted
wife
every
today, and it felt great.
every song. First off, have you ever listened to Jimmy Buffett? Because that's not his discography.
Yeah, dude.
He's
it's all
never raised
cheeseburger
a
in
hand.
Malibu or whatever the fuck.
He's never raised a hand to a man or woman besides high-fiving them over slamming sick margaritas.
Yeah, okay. All right. First of all, over sick margaritas. And if you don't think the majority of niggas who would say Land Shark is their beer, also fucking, I mean, they're not throwing a couple backhands every year.
Yeah,
I drink
listen.
Land Shark. All right.
Listen, when you're
All
that
right.
big, you pick up some bad eggs, you know? But
Yeah, if you like Land Shark, your wife listens very well. Your wife listens very well.
I mean, maybe. I think she would listen because
Yeah.
she just got sick. I mean, it would be hard for her not to listen over the 6 steel drums you're playing constantly around the house.
No,
Just
she listens. No, I mean
you
that's
imagine
the
getting-
soundtrack
imagine
because she's
getting
abused,
domestic-
obedient lake trash, huh?
Yeah, imagine getting domestic violence to like listening to someone sing soft lullabies over just like rising ocean wave beach music.
There's been, I would imagine there's been a bunch of 3Ms where a fucking drunk guy runs out of like Parrot Bay rum or whatever the fuck shitty bottle he's drinking. And it's like, God damn it, Darla.
Yeah,
I told you I wanted some ass tonight. And she's like
He's
fucking
sitting-
half asleep.
He's like sitting there in a recliner. He's just like, I like Margaret to shut the fuck up right now, and if she doesn't, she will get hit. Like, get me a kosher pickle and a cold dry beer, or I'll send your head through this double wide, I swear, you bitch. And then cheeseburger in paradise. And it just goes right back into it.
I really don't know any of the songs. Like they were playing. That's all people have been playing. Like every baseball game or football game that I've watched, when they cut it to commercial, like every third one is just them playing Cheeseburger in Paradise, which has nothing to do with football. It definitely doesn't have anything to do with the 19-year-old black kids playing on the field. I could tell you that. If you went up to them and you were like, "Hey, you know Jimmy Buffett died," they'd be like, "Excuse me," and be like, "Yeah, Cheeseburger in Paradise." They'd be like, "If you don't get the fuck out of my face right now, if you don't back the fuck up,
If you don't step off, dog.
Dude, it's so funny. I was watching Hard Knocks, and they're like, part of their program is just being like, all right, everyone has to know the same stuff. It's like literally you're going home and watching Airplane. You have to tell us about Leslie Nielsen next time you're next time you're on the field. And it's just like, they would walk up, they're like, what's your favorite part of Airplane? And just being like, man, the part where the chick showed her boobs, that was awesome. He's just like, all right, you're fine. You're fine this week.
I like that. There is
Yeah.
a bunch of weird little random stuff like that. But they just like give you a book and like read 7 pages of this tonight. You're like, what are you a fucking dickhead?
Is it supposed to like train your focus on the field or some shit like that?
No, it's supposed to break you so you learn to listen. So you come back and they're
No,
like,
it's supposed to help you learn who Leslie Nielsen is. That's the only reason why they do it.
It's supposed to put you onto a great movie.
yeah. Did you
Yeah.
take notes on who did the scoring? You're like, ah, shit, I didn't know there's going to be extra credit questions.
Yeah, and they'll be like, and just like, guess what? This had juice in it before he was loose. Yeah, I mean, before they locked him up, he was on the loose during the time.
Bro, they were playing, I watched that Hard Knocks episode. They were playing Sexy Red at Jets practice. I
Yeah.
don't understand the hype. And yes, she looks like Young Thug. It's not racist.
What does she look like? I
there's,
don't know.
There's a bajillion side-by-sides. Please pull it up. And every dark-skinned black lady in the world is freaking out, calling everyone who says what I says racist because she...
Who does she
I-
look like?
Pull up Sexy Red, Young Thug side-by-side. Do you know who Sexy Red is, Tristan? She's sweeping the
No.
nation right now for a reason I don't know. She's the
I don't
fucking... my pussy pink, my booty hole brown. You heard that bullshit going around?
Nah.
Giant song out with the ski.
Oh, I know that song.
Ski.
Yeah.
I
that's
only
right.
know that song because of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, that's Sexy Red. She's
Yeah.
like this big trap Atlanta rapper right now. I think no, she's not from Atlanta. She's from somewhere else. Bitch looks like just like Young Thug, and people are getting fucking annoyed by it. People are calling me racist because you're telling me she doesn't. Now go to the other one you were just at, to the first one, or that one. Really,
Go
whichever
to
one you want.
go to the one that proves my point, please.
Yeah, I mean, really anyone you want, but it's I don't know where she came from. I understand that some dudes like the whole trap thing or whatever, but God, this is that whole. I understand that Chris Rock bit now. Which, if you heard the one where he's like, I'm tired of defending rap, and then he talks about the Ludacris song, like, I got hoes and different area goes, and skeet 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 muff skeet skeet, and I was like, yeah, you're old, and now I kind of understand. We're like, I saw like a high school football team win a championship game, or not championship game, their first game, and they're turning up in the locker room after the Sexy Red, and they're just like, my pussy pink, my booty hole brown. I was like, these are what these. Ugh. I have a hard time defending rap when that's what. God damn it, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's the new hip thing, man. You're getting pushed out, dude.
I think we're at that point now where there was maybe 2 years ago, I would have been offended if like a 19-year-old or 20-year-old kid was like, you don't know fucking BDP scoop diddy loop loop, you fucking loser. And
Well, that's not fucking. That's inexcusable. Everyone knows BDP scoopity boop boop, dude.
But now it's like I'm like, oh no, now I look at it where it's like, no, I'm too cool for that. Oh, I don't know the new fucking SoundCloud guy with the baggy pants that were cool in 07. He doesn't even know they were cool in 07.
Yeah, that guy who has a song that says, "Yo, her pussy sound like," and all that jazz.
That's number one on Billboard right now, and you're just like, nah, I've never heard that. And actually, now I look down on you just slightly because this clearly plays some sort of like precedence in your life somewhere. It's almost. I look the same way. There's a cutoff on like. This is not a shot, by the way. There's a cutoff on music festival like age, and it is right after college for the most part. It is maybe you get to about 24, possibly 25, to go put glitter on and like, or if you're a guy, wear like a fucking Chris Paul jersey and chubbies with Vans to go stand shoulder to shoulder with like.
If you're dude, if you're like 35, you had to make sure that your kids had like a babysitter for that night, and you're like rolling off Molly next to 20-year-olds. It's kind of sad, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. We're like, I have my roommate that I lived with at NAU is a big still is a big festival guy. Kid has to spend fucking $500-$600 a ticket.
Yeah. They're closer to like 7-8 depending on the festival. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he goes to all the big ones.
So
Rolling Loud, Coachella.
Like honestly, that could drive him up to like $1,000 a ticket.
And I'd go see any of those artists individually, but I'm just not. First of all, if I'm gonna do drugs, I'm gonna do drugs at home with my people, not just out in the world. The fuck. And then like I'm not really about the whole side to side shit anymore. Just like all like this. Like went to the Wiz concert. There were seats. Ugh, it was great.
Yeah, I would rather be in a spot where like if I'm going to a concert like that, it has to be because like I was invited and like I have a spot to sit and shit. Like that's why I did Gold Rush a bunch when there was the what's it called thing there with Jerry booked it, it was like that was cool because there was a whole backstage area where we could like sit and like put our stuff down and like smoke and then like go out into the chaos. But I was just like watching everyone walking around with like in like swim trunks and like fucking the clear strap bags, and I'm just like, dude, you guys have to drive home and all this shit. This is so crazy.
They had to drive there and all that shit.
Yeah.
Could you imagine not being high, having to wear that bullshit?
Oh,
yeah,
no,
dude,
make no mistake. They're crushed this whole time.
No, because, dude, and I was supposed to go to Coachella senior year of college, and then I forgot what happened, but I wasn't able to go. And I just realized, and Emma was like, I guess I'll just never go to Coachella in my entire life then. Because there's no point in going to any of those, like, young people shit.
Do you know that at Coachella they have like a carnival barker guessing everyone's weight before you get in, and if it's anything above 180, you're not allowed in?
It's funny. I get annoyed when I see young shit now. Like if I saw, which that's all these big music festivals are, I can take about seeing 10 girls take selfies and then hand their phone to another girl and switch spots. I can see that about 10 times with like the unoriginality of just dumb basic bitches being like, take my picture in front of this influencer statue that 19 million other people have like these bimbos are so, not even bimbos. There's just these young kids are so easy. There's probably like a 30-year-old like festival producer's like, I bet you if we put this big green rock that we paid $7 for in the ground and go influencers here.
Somebody paint angel wings on that thing
Yeah.
right now, dude.
Quick, somebody paint a rainbow angel wing fucking mural on this thing. These white bitches will lose it.
Yeah, it's just like they're going. It seems like they drive through like rural West Virginia and just pick up lawn art from people. Who's like, it's like you have a 25-foot steel thing of it's a ear of corn, and they're like, yeah, I built it. It's like, how much do you want for that? And it's like $45, and then everyone's
Yeah.
like around it. Like Travis Scott is like, I'm gonna name my next song "Corn Cob," like just because that corn cob out there. Oh, Andrew, would you, comparative to you not being able to do it in senior year, would you go now, and would you have the same excitement? Going to
No, not
Coachella?
even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
The drug part scares me. I used to have a little bit more reckless abandonment to like be okay with not even doing drugs myself, other people doing drugs. Now that scares the fuck. You mean I'm around thousands of other people on cocaine and mushrooms and LSD and God knows what? I'd be scared to be there sober. Fuck that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I barely, like when my friends are like fucked up, I'm like, oh, well, I'll deal with it. They're my friends. If other people are fucked up around me, I'm immediately annoyed.
Just a
I'm
guy with
immediately annoyed.
a guy with mushroom energy you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
There's
hey,
a guy,
come-
just a guy gacked out of his brain, just on cocaine, just being like, "Hey, man," just like fucking his tongue coming out, like, "What's up, man?" I just was wondering, where we go? Do you know any water around here? Like, it's fucking so wild.
At least you can kind of talk to cocaine. Mushrooms or LSD, if they're peaking, they're just obnoxious, and like people expect you to treat them like special needs kids.
They
You're
also
like,
get,
no,
like-
you're a grown adult. Fuck you. I will kick you in the dick and point you the other direction.
They also get like hella into your personal space and need to make sure you hear what they're saying because it's golden. I'm like, get the fuck away from me, dog. I hate.
Yeah.
Bro, is it cool if I stand here?
Yeah.
What? No. Get
And
out.
meanwhile, the guy on cocaine is right next to you, just being like, "Hey, do you want me to rip that guy's skull out of his head? Like, do you want me to?" It's like super chill. It's like, "Hey, do you want me to like, I don't know, just rip him apart limb by limb like an ape?" Like, they got crazy coke energy.
I'll
Cocaine
take
a hell
all
of a
of those
drug.
niggas though over the guy on opioids. Just over the guy on just oxy standing next to you,
Oh,
just fucking
that guy's having
in
a
and out
fun
of it.
time.
That
That
guy's
guy's having a
obnoxious
fun
because they'll
time.
keep bumping into you and have no clue. They'll just keep drifting into your space and go. And
yeah,
like not,
but the good part about them is you could just shoulder check them and they also won't know.
they won't notice either way. Yeah, it's just bumper cars at that point. They go, "Whoa, oh my bad. Oh, back this way. Just,
Yeah.
just drifting.
Yeah, you could try to trip him, but it would take like 45 minutes to like trip a guy.
Bro,
nodding off.
Isn't that crazy when you see like those fentanyl guys bent over, always bent over, never falling? Craziest shit in the world. Like they're just full like.
They're like those like boxing bags that are heavy at the bottom that you can hit them as hard as they want.
And just bounce
Yeah.
off. It's nuts. Always bent over, never falling. Science.
saw one time-
People want to talk shit. Go ahead.
One time, a fentanyl guy, he was about to fall over, and then he did a back handspring and just went up and went, ha! And then,
Whoo! And just
Yeah.
sticks it. Leaking.
Yeah.
He's like lesion on his calf.
then he climbed up a telephone wire and like walked across on the electrical pole. It was crazy.
See, drugs used to make you do cool shit back in the like OG
like
crack.
fight the cop.
Yeah, OG crack or like bath salts used to give you the Mario star. Now like the new stuff just first of all, it smells like shit. I
Yeah.
went to the CVS right by my crib and I went in and there was a guy in the back and he looked kind of disheveled and he was up like with his hands on the very top shelf like not moving. I thought he was looking for something. I walk back to get my beer from the back. If you look at it, it's really just two dudes getting drugs from the CVS. But I walk back to get my beers.
I'm getting
the
my
I'm just
legal
judging
drugs.
This.
Wow,
Yeah,
this
I'm
hooligan.
judging this guy. You fucking addict with my Heineken at 11 a.m.
Meanwhile, he's the last bastion of the Wild West. That's a cowboy right there. And he is an
Well,
outlaw.
Well, I didn't notice it. So on the way back or on the way there, his hands were just up like this, and I get my shit. And on the way back, his hands like this, but now his head's kind of like down like that. And then so I get nosy because I can't help it. So I like double back and walk down the aisle he's at. Dude, full like he's nodded off, head down on the thing. Smells like shit now. I'm now realizing it's like that burnt hair drug smell where he's just like yeah, where it's like he really just hit some fucking heroin or crack or whatever the fuck. And the shitty like head shop plastic fucking pipe is just sitting there and a deconstructed lighter, and I'm just like that. And I go to the front to check out with this lady, and she's like this real cool like thick, spunky Latina chick, just like the closest thing to like a honey black chick you can get to, but not.
You
without
see that
actually
guy
being
over
black.
there? You see that guy
Yes,
over there?
exactly.
He's stupid.
Yeah, like if Phoenix
that
had
boy is
Dominicans.
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
an Ice Spice at the counter.
Yeah, and I go
Yeah.
up to her, dude. It must happen so much at this store because I go up, I'm like, thank you. I was like, by the way, like, it's a homeless dude back there, like full setup, like crack pipe, fucking this and that. She goes, was he wearing blue Jordans? I was like, yeah. What? God damn it, Ricky! And she like goes back and knew exactly who it was. Like this nigga comes in, it wasn't Ricky or whatever, but like knew exactly who it was. Like,
Dude, the last time we were at CVS when we went to go buy batteries for the last app, the guy, like a homeless guy, we were checking out and a homeless guy just walked in, opened the self-serve like Coke machine, took 2 bottles and then just walked straight out. And I was like, is anyone else gonna see that? It's like, I got this motherfucker on camera. I don't need to give a shit.
do you think he gives
Yeah.
a fuck? That's a horrible design flaw. They put an open, unlocked liquid dispenser literally 3 steps into the store and 3 steps out of the store. This guy in, out, and just like dipped out. And she felt like she was like, I have his video. I was like, I bet you do. Who the fuck? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you have the video and he
Yeah.
has your Coke. Dude, I think he won the situation.
Yeah, so does
Yeah.
every place that serves fucking Gatorades in like a 10-mile radius. What are you guys? This guy's robbing you for everything. I thought. It was
Dude, I think it is funny. I watched this great video of this guy. It was just like some dude. It was on like a pier playing drums, and this just homeless guy is just not having it. And he go and just fucks up the dude's drum set while he's playing with it. He's like, "Get out of here!" And the dude just keeps playing the drum set. Like, what are you gonna do? And he just like threw his drums over the pier, and he's like, "Rah!" And I'm like, dude, I understand that guy, and I wish I was him a little bit. I wish I had that level of
drums over a pier.
yeah, like over like the edge of a pier, like onto the sand below. You know what a pier is, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about into the water, like further down in the pier.
No, it was like
Yeah.
right at the front, so it just like crashed
Okay.
just below. And you know what? And
This
you know
makes
want to know something about beating up a dude playing the drums? It sounds like one guy is playing the drums bad, and not 2 people fighting while someone's playing the drums. It's
I'm
hard to
not mad at that.
diagnose. It's like if you fucked up
Well.
someone in a marching band.
I've always wanted to fuck up somebody in a marching band.
Or just someone playing the tuba and you're just beating the shit out of him. You're just like,
They
I
put
still-
the tuba
I-
down, I bet.
That's still one of my fantasies I want to live out before I die. Or before I get, too old to do it. Just cold cocking a nigga square between his eyes. Just like provoked. Like he's talking shit or running his jaw. And just like he goes down or like what, but just a real clean like, and then do one of those like, you stupid fuck. Look what you made me do.
Yeah.
Do you not fantasize about that? I thought
I do.
Does every
Are
man
you-
not have a cold
is it-
cock fantasy?
Is it like a mobster type fantasy? It is no. Andrew has cold cut fantasies.
That's better than hot cock fantasies.
Yeah, that's me over here.
I have lukewarm cock fantasies, and that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, there's a heat wave. All cocks are hot out here, dude. It's sweltering.
Ew.
But no, I've always wanted to like. Is it gonna be one of those punches where it's like a mobster style punch where they come back and they're like, "Oh, my nose is bleeding," or do you want like a fucking knock, just fucking zombie arms and shit? Because once you get zombie arms, you have to be worried that like you killed him. Because the zombie arms is like, if like they get down and then they come up and they're stumbling, you feel like a cool guy. But if they like hit the ground and everyone's like, "Oh," then you're just like, "Fuck." Like
Well, I think in my fantasy the punch is like because there's really 2 ways that dudes go, especially when you hit them first. If you smack a guy in the face, they're either gonna stop immediately and then be like, "Oh, turns out I was wrong. I apologize." I apologize. Or now you're just in a fight with somebody. But like I would like to think that like
yeah.
Guy's running his jaw. I'm like, da-da-da, da-da-da. I'm like, all right, da-da-da, da-da-da, okay, da-da-da, da-da-da. And the guy's like, all right, okay. All right, you were right.
I'm
Turns
sorry.
out, it turns
I'm
out.
sorry. I'm sorry. I was just trying to talk to you in my native language of World War I telegraph machine. Yeah, I was going up to you. I was like, and you're like, whatever, man. No, dude,
No,
get
but
out of the way.
the more angry he gets, the more fucking animated the beeps becomes. Like,
And then you're just like, what? And he's like, the Germans are here, and they kick down the door. You're like, fuck, and just run away.
The Japanese are coming to Hawaii. Oh, that's what you were saying this whole time.
That's how Pearl Harbor. They didn't. That's why it was a surprise attack, because the guy took a second to translate from beeps to actual. He was just like, what did they say? He's like, beep 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 beep
Beep, 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 beep.
And then there's one guy in like the break room, 2 rooms away, just hears, and he's like, my God, and just drops his coffee.
Just a guy casually pouring coffee. Beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep. Drops it, just falls.
Yeah.
and it has like a cinematic shot, but in real life of the cup hitting the floor and the coffee spilling out. It's like, dear God.
Isn't that's how Little Pearl Harbor was like kind of
He
talked
just
about in
grabs
our
his
lifetime?
shoulder. He runs over, grabs his shoulder. He's like, beep, 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 beep. He's like, beep, 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 beep.
Isn't that the-
He's like, beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. It's like,
Hey.
calm the fuck down.
Compose yourself, goddammit. Beep, 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 beep.
Compose yourself, goddammit. Beep, 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 beep. And the guy's like, shit.
Get riled up
Yeah.
again. This was bad news.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Is Pearl Harbor doesn't get talked about that much. Is that the picture I'm thinking about in my head where it's like, because they bombed it. It wasn't just kamikazes. Didn't they like?
They had some warships out there.
Right. Is that the picture I'm thinking of where it's like it's this big like rising sun looking thing, but it's basically just like a bomb going off in the background and there's warships hanging out. Also, didn't they move a couple of strategic ones the day before the attack happened?
This is what I've been told.
Well, listen, Winston
We could do a whole
Churchill was a
conspiracy
great
theory
man.
podcast.
Why don't we make the Drunk Eyes conspiracy theory podcast?
No,
And we
but
can
I
bring
wanna
our
write this
favorite
down.
ones.
Or type this down. We'll do the next public one. Everyone will just bring a conspiracy theory, and we'll dive into everyone's conspiracy for the next.
But it can't
public
be one of
episode.
those dumb ones like the Rugrats were dead the whole time. That shit's fucking stupid.
What?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of like theories where you're just like, oh yeah, fucking Tommy Pickles had cancer and that's why his dad makes toys because he wants to regain the innocence of his fucking kid dying, and like
No. Like real conspiracies, like real conspiracies, like the election was rigged and Donald Trump should be president. Masks do nothing.
Or Subway sandwiches, have they been 12 inches or 11? Even though that's proven, it's still a theory to me. Because I think they're 10.
And if they're 10 inches, Jared didn't do anything wrong, right, Tristan?
Right.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is
you know.
correct. It goes all the way to the top.
The moon landing, Nessie, Bigfoot, the reptile people, aliens, whatever you want.
What's a good one I could just... We should make
Puerto
our own.
Ricans are part of the United States. That's a big conspiracy.
That is, a lot of people have been saying that. I don't believe it.
Yeah. Dominicans deserve human rights.
You know what we should do?
Dominicans can
was-
say the N-word. That's a big conspiracy in the world.
No, that's a proven fact. They can. Is it tried? I've tested the theory. I've written down a hypothesis, and they have, and they will continue to.
I'm not mad at that, bro. We could get deep into the simulation theory.
They came, they saw, they said it.
Kramer should get a shirt that says that.
They came, they saw, they said it. That could be the name of Fat Joe album.
No, I say
Big
what
Pun
we
and Fat
do.
Joe are the same person. Changed my mind.
I say what we do. 2 conspiracy theories that are real. 1 we made up. You have to figure out which one is the fake.
Ooh.
2 truths and a lie, or 3 lies and
I
also
like-
a lie.
I like that. Also, we're at time.
Yeah.
Let's do I think we only got like one Patreon name change, so let's just do that one real quick.
I know Trevin had something funny.
Nah, he didn't change it.
Oh,
But he did have some fun messages recently.
and he pitched the chicken and pickleball place. that I was talking about shooting.
I'm looking at that right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken
really
and
should be.
pickles.
You really should be on the payroll.
Oh, before I just want to get this one that Trevin sent out of the way. I thought it was so funny. Here, he said Andrew's new nickname should be the Lonely God.
Lonely God?
Yeah, Lonely God, and I thought that was so funny, dude.
The Wandering Giant?
Yeah.
Tempe's Roadside Colossus?
Colossus of Lards.
Yeah. Just the Wanderer of Roads.
The Colossus of Love. Fucking fat ass. Are we on air still? Goddamn, get the.
I'm getting the names up right now. I had to shift back from the message.
I only have so
I
many
have to
Colossus fat
poop.
jokes, and I exhausted them all.
All right, it's just this one. No. It's this one right here. It's Carl's name.
Jesus Christ.
Tristan, you want to take this one?
This seems
That
warrior
w-
speed.
do you wanna do it word for word? Like I go with one word, you do the other word?
Did you already count out who gets the bad one?
No, I'm trying to.
Fine, then I get to go. Then I get to go second because I already have. You
No,
go
I'm going.
first.
I'm going second. No, I'm going second. No, I'm going second.
All right, that's fine.
All right. Fine,
Carl.
Daniel. Final, you go second.
No, I'll go,
Andrew goes
no,
first.
I'll
I
go
go third.
second.
And we'll do it by
All right, here
letter.
we go. Shut up. Here we go. We'll go word for word. I'll go first. Carl.
Aye.
Am.
Jesus Christ, how do you fuck that up already?
All right, here we go. Let's hit it. Let's hit it again. Carl.
Carl, I'm locked up and Elmo is trying to rape me and the shower's going through. It's that easy. I have
You're
to
the one that
poop.
made it weird.
I have to
You're
poop.
the one that made it weird. All right. Well, hey, thank you guys for subscribing. We'll tell a friend about the cast. Join the Patreon, the $1 McBolly level, or the follower of Gus $10 level, where you get those internal affairs. T-shirts, DBJ and Friends, the first Wednesday of every month. Come see the kids. Andrew's headlining this next one. This will be out by then. And that's it. We'll see you guys later.